why the heck is a governor from New Jersey coming to Pennsylvania to endorse Mr. Dent? And it's a very basic question. Why is this? Why you? Why is this important? Unless there is some kind of roll up to a presidential bid.
So you asking me that question?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I care about who's in Congress. First of all, I care for this region as the governor, who's in Congress, that we have people that we can work with who understand the issues, who adhere to the principles that I talked about before, and that can come up with common sense federal solutions that'll help the region. So as governor, I care about that. Secondly, I care about it as a citizen. I care about who's elected and whether the Republicans or the Democrats control the House of Representatives, whether the Republicans or Democrats control the United States Senate, and whether there's a majority of Republicans who are in charge of the governorship. So, my interest in this is to let people know that I believe that Charlie is the type of person who will move our country and our region in the right direction. And that's in the interest of New Jerseyans, that's in the interest of Pennsylvanians, and that's in the interest of all of us as citizens of the country. So it's really not a heck of a lot more complicated than that. And this whole thing about roll up to a presidential campaign, I mean, I've said this as Josh alluded to, I've said this probably realistically a dozen different ways. I mean, I've used the Sherman statement. I've made up if the angels of the Republican Party came to my house and offered to transport me to Tampa in 2012 and anoint me with the nomination, I'd say no, thank you. I'll watch from here. I mean, I've answered in every different way I can to say I'm not doing this. And I think the one thing all of you should get used to is that when I say something, I mean it. I could clearly, I think I do have the skills to be able to kind of dance it if I wanted to dance it and leave my options open. That's not what I'm doing because I don't want to leave my options open because I want to be governor of New Jersey and I don't want to be president of the United States.
So the answer is no.
Well, I've tried that one too, but that doesn't seem to satisfy people. They keep asking.
I have one more
In
question.
2012.
2012, yeah, that's what people are asking, 2012.
One more quick question. Are the Democrats doing anything right? As another sign falls. Are the Democrats doing anything right?
Democrats where?
In Congress right now?
Well, not much. I mean, listen, I found that I agree with the president on education reform, and I think that issues like merit pay, more charter schools, changing 10-year systems, those type of things that the president says he's for and that Secretary Duncan says he's for, I'm for too. Alternative energies, renewable energies are things that I think we have to, both as an economic matter, as a national security matter, we need to turn to. I agree with the president on a lot of those issues. So I don't know about the Congress in particular, because I don't know what this Congress really stands for, except, out of control stimulus spending, and trillion-dollar deficits. But with the president, there are certain things that the president and I agree on, and two of them would be education reform and renewable energy. Are two things that right off the bat I campaigned on, complimented the president during my campaign, even while he was in my state campaigning for my opponent, and I've continued to say he's right on as I've served as governor. So I can't speak to the Democrats in Congress because I don't really know what the heck they're doing down there. But as far as the president goes, I believe that in those two areas he's on the right track.